and witness the ceremonial signing of sisterhood agreements between the Rotary Club of North EDSA and its sister clubs. May we request their respective representatives to come up the stage, please, or to go in front, please. We start with the Rotary Club of San Fernando, P. We have the Rotary Club of Olongapo, Centennial. Next to Rotary Club of Olongapo, Centennial, we have the Rotary Club of Metro Iloilo. Okay, that completes the signing of the Memorandum of Agreement of Sisterhood. Signing of Memorandum of Agreement of Sisterhood. Congratulations to the Rotary Club of North EDSA and its sister club, RC San Fernando P, RC Manila Binondo Prime, RC Olongapo Centennial, and RC Metro Iloilo.
So good evening, fellow Rotarians. Hello, good evening, fellow Rotarians. On behalf of the inspiring Governor Marles, and my boss, District Secretary Boone, I'm here to hand out certificates saying thank you to some of your members of this great Rotary Club, the Rotary Club of North EDSA. And so, may I request Governor Marles again, hindi pa po tapos. We're just starting. Siguro sama na natin si Gov Dan and Gov Dulce para to hand out the certificate. As Assistant Governor for Region 6B, Past President Normita Mitz Demandante. As member of the Membership Development Committee, Past President Edmond Chu. And finally, as a member of the Friendship Exchange International Service, Member Fellowship Subcommittee, Club Administration, Assistant Governor's Representative at Large for Region 6, and member of the Interact Good Service, immediate past President Hermine Plopenio. So may I request President Debbie to please get this certificate in behalf of her. That's all for the district announcements. Thank you.
Thank you very much, as President Poch, and congratulations to the new district officers from this club. The Rotary Foundation, created in 1917, has touched people's lives around the world through numerous programs. These programs exist through the generous contributions of Rotarians and friends of Rotary. This year, it is an honor to have selfless members of the club who believe in the goals of the Rotary Foundation. Let us give a big round of applause to the club's new Paul Harris Fellows and sustaining members, to be introduced by past President Danilo Daddy Ferrer.
District Governor Marias, past District Governors, District Officers, inspiring Presidents, System Clubs, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. As Club TRF Chair, it's my honor to present to you the generous people of Rotary Club of North Edsa, our Paul Harris Fellow, and the sustaining members for this Rotary year 2018-2019. Our Paul Harris Fellow, led by our inspiring President, Debbie Go. And yours truly, past President, may I call spouse, Alvin?
Alvin, pagpunta mo rito, may bayad ka rin.
And yours truly, past President Lalo Ferrer. Continue. Past President Mon Alano. Past President Mitch Timandante.
Thank you.
IPP Erwin Peña. Past President Tony Umira. Past President Edmund Chu. Past President Carmen Ramos.
Major donor na yan.
Rotarian Herminio Borromeo.
Yan ka pala eh. Plus 6 ka ba? O plus 6, 7 na o plus... Okay na lang pala eh.
Past President Pebon Peña.
Carmen to. Carmen man. Oo nga eh. Kaya yan eh.
And our sustaining members. PP Man Peño. PP Rio Garcilo. PP Larry Laksamana. President-elect Edward Cajano. Rotarian Oper Santos.
Si... ano?
Mary Chris Eiko.
Yan.
Rotarian Lani Pascua. And Goodwill Chow.
Wala. Black. Ito na namin. Ito na namin. Oo, kaya nga, hindi kami naniniwala. Kaya sabi mo kaya inabot ko na. Ano, paki-announce. Thank you. Announce na ko.
Hello. Additional Paul Harris, past president Larry
Yes,
Magsamana.
Larry. Thank you. Sabi ko mag-interview. Witness ka, ikaw
Good evening, fellow Rotarians and guests. It is really with great honor that I introduce to you my classmate, my kababayan, hailing from Tuguegarao, Cagayan, District Governor Mar Reyes. Governor Mar joined RCSFDM in 2003 and became president in the Rotary year 2009-2010. A man of achievements, he served various positions in the district. As a Rotarian, he received numerous awards. At sila po yung medyo seryoso. Hence, taking home the most outstanding president together with Daniel Boo as hands-on president. Garnering for RCSFDM the most outstanding club, to name a few. Married to a beautiful and charming spouse, Cynthia Chit Cruz Reyes, they are gifted with 3 sons. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, may I ask everyone to rise and welcome with a thundering applause the most handsome Governor of District 3780 today, Governor Pastor Mar Reyes Jr.
become a stronger club if we use the online tools that are in our disposal. As far as membership is concerned, we have simply recorded the highest ratio of increase in the last 26 governors' visit that we had in proportion to your original number. You had 32 and added 18, and we are still in the month of August. I hope that you will not stop inviting more members, but my suggestion again is that you work on retention. I've said that I hope to see, and the next governor should see, that next year she will meet the 18 new members. But I commend you because 9, I think, of the 18 are members who are 40-year-old and below. You have also recruited female members, complying with the trust of Rotary International to have gender equality or parity in our clubs. And so, I asked the Rotary Club of North EDSA, the future belongs to the younger generation. We have to prepare our club. We have to prepare ourselves and close the gap. As the 18 new members and more of the younger generation come into your club, be sure that you take care of their needs. Be sure that you listen to them. Be sure that you involve them. Be sure that they like what they see and they get a value for the time that they spend in Rotary. As far as service projects are concerned, your community service plans cover the 6 areas or the 6 causes of Rotary, as they call them now. But you have one particular project that struck me. And that is the first time that I've seen a project where you care for the trees that are planted. You call it tree caring, and there's a surgery that you are going to do on the trees to make sure that the defects or diseases afflicted on the trees are get cured. That is very commendable project, and I wish that you share that to the other clubs. Your vocational service plans are also quite excellent. I hope that you will join the district's activities, particularly the Golden Wheel Awards. International service projects are also quite good, but I suggest that you double your efforts to get a foreign sister club. Youth service, as you know, is a major thrust of this year. And I would like to see that your Rotaract club that you're planning will be established. If it is possible to establish 2 clubs, two Rotaract clubs, that would be very commendable. Please continue with your interact and make them more vibrant and stronger. The Rotary Foundation, well, we had a rich harvest tonight. I have lost count because we ran out of certificates, but I think that it is at least $10,000 US. Thank you for being an E-Ray club. But again, my suggestion to the club is that you avail of the district grant projects as well as submit. Debbie, if you can, even if it is late, at this late in our schedule, please submit a global grant application. Because even if this will be processed and implemented the next Rotary year, that would still be the project of the club. It doesn't really matter if it is done the next Rotary year. Public image is also quite good, but let me emphasize that let us make use of the Rotary brand logos. Make use of the People of Action slogan, and make sure that in all of your materials to enhance and increase public awareness of Rotary, put in the Rotary story where there is the human dimension. Bring in the human dimension of Rotary, the Rotary story, because that is the strongest way of getting and attracting new members to the club. And so I make my final rating. I rate the club as an excellent club. It is a strong, vibrant, and effective club. Let me digress a little to make my speech a little longer, and I want my inspiring presidents to stay put. I know that they are inkling for already fellowship time. August is our membership development and club extension month. And I think that we are just like the rest of the world. We have succumbed to the revolving door phenomenon. Some of us in our district have really worked hard on retention. Last year, we had gained over 146 new members. That's quite an achievement compared to the previous years. So let's give a round of applause to the great year under Past District Governor Chito Borromeo. As you will know, in our district, in our district strategic plan, there is a focus on retention. There is a focus on getting in the young generation. There is a focus of making our clubs more engaging, more attractive, making our members happier so that they will stay in our clubs. I am glad to see that in almost all of the governor's visits that we have done, clubs have started to focus on quality rather than numbers. Quality members attract quality new members. Quality members will increase and strengthen the club. So I'm happy to see, looking at the 18 young and potentially good leaders of this club, the baby Rotarians as they call, they will be the strongest asset that the Rotary Club of North EDSA would have. The new RI Vision Statement challenges us to unite and take action to create lasting change in ourselves. This includes changes within our clubs, supposedly our homes. And as I have seen in the AVP intro of Inspiring President Debbie, she calls the club and the members of her club her family. I think that is the best description of how we should care and look at our members and our club. President Barry Racine quotes Mother Teresa actually, who said, "If you want to change the world, go home and love your family." As far as we are concerned in Rotary, we should start to look into and love our clubs. We should love and care for the needs of our members. Remember, my dear friends, and especially my inspiring presidents, the formula, grit plus care. RI President Barry calls it LEAP, LEAP. Under our theme, Be the Inspiration, let's start to push our clubs to be more relevant, to be more vibrant. Let's reach out and get in young members, young professionals, diverse people, and promote gender equality. And we can really serve better if we represent the diversity of our communities. Let's send out our brand of people of action using the social media and tell the world our compelling Rotary stories of who we are, why we do what we do. Together, let's tell our communities the 6 causes of Rotary. Talking about branding, let me share some homegrown entrepreneurs who have successfully rebranded themselves from a humble beginning of an income of 574 total sales in 1966 in Pasong Tamo. During the opening day of their first store, to now becoming with over 200 branches all over the world, and their business is now worth over 2 billion pesos. I chose these women as a source of our inspiration tonight because I see them in Inspiring President Baby. being a successful entrepreneur herself who is showing grit, the zest, the passion, and perseverance, the warmth and love into her work. At the same time, she has her hands in the care of her family and children. To me, inspiring President Debbie is a super mom. My story of the inspiring women are sisters Milagros Lilin Yi and Clarita Lilin Go. Those names might have already rang a bell in your ears. They have founded Goldilocks. They are not actually the story of rags to riches, but their story is nevertheless a fairy tale. From just one store to embrace the passion and love for cooking and baking enterprise. But their grit and ability to capture the loyalty and the hearts and minds of their customers is the one that totally inspires. They branded their products like they are giving that sense of family cooking, of being together, of bonding because we are with people we love. Rotary International's membership and public image trusts are almost the same as that of the trust of Goldilocks. A sense of love and warmth in our clubs we alternately call our second family. A member who feels the love and warmth from his or her club environment will secure and work hard to protect, enhance, and grow the club. This gives that sense of joy and happiness in being a Rotarian. Here are some tips from these inspiring women that we can use in our daily lives, and we can actually use them to inspire our clubs. First, learn your business from your customers. Understand their minds and hearts and lives. In short, in Rotary, do we listen to our members and understand their minds and hearts? Second, lead by example. Remember, LEAP. Love, energy, audacity, and proof of leadership. 3, constantly be excited to learn new things. As Rotary International invests so much in the online tools, do we really use them? How do we handle senior leaders who tell us we have seen that, been there, done that? 4, more than being disciplined, be devoted, grit. Fifth, superior quality assures superior sales. Quality members attract even more quality members. Respect your employees and give them the sense of ownership. Do we respect our members? Do we respect each other? Do we get them involved and engaged to give them a sense of ownership over your projects? 7, recognize that relationships are more important than contracts. Do we nurture relationships? Or you'd rather insist on rituals or traditions? Are we creative and innovative? Do we adapt to changes? 8, always be thankful and make sure that you give back to your community. Do you love to give to the Rotary Foundation? 9, satisfaction does not come from achievement, but with effort. Are we so conscious of awards and recognition? If we do not receive an award, or the proper recognition do we throw a tantrum? 10th, work as if everything depends on you and pray as if everything depends on God. My dear friends, the Rotary International Vision starts with the word together, and it ends with the words change within ourselves. Let's motivate ourselves and others to follow this vision. Let's inspire others to reach for something greater than themselves. And so I asked all of us, together, let us transform lives. Together, we connect. Together, we inspire. Let us all be the inspiration. Thank you and good evening.
Mar, a lingering round of applause.
Good evening, fellow Rotarians and guests. In behalf of our Rotary Club of North EDSA, thank you very much for attending President Davis' induction and turnover ceremonies. You all have inspired us to become people of action, this Rotary here. Before I end this closing remark, please acknowledge the presence of Dr. Venus Agustin, the President of the International Peace Leadership College. Please remain for our fellowship events. Thank you.
Meaningful evening. The induction ceremonies of the Rotary Club of North EDSA has been a spectacular and memorable event, mainly because you have taken the time to come and enjoy the evening with us. The officers and members of the club, led by inspiring President Debbie Guo, therefore wish to express their led by inspiring President Debbie Guo, therefore wish to express their deep gratitude for your inspiring presence. President Debbie, tonight's big event has been a truly smashing success. The induction ceremonies is now ready for adjournment.
I now declare this induction adjourned.
Meanwhile, please stay with us for the fellowship. Let's party!
Alright, from the Crown Plaza. Yung manugulog po ng mga calling card kanina, and you have a chance to win a buffet lunch for 2 at the 7th corner. May manugulog kanina.
The winner is PDG Dan Espinosa.